last week, Cam Ward came on a mic, right? He called his own team 2 packs of asparagus. But today, Cam Ward is flipping off NFL player. Cam Ward is leading comeback. Cam Ward is capitalizing on one of the dumbest mistakes of all time. The classic, the old Deshaun Watson. Now we talk about the horrendous fumble that went through the back of the end zone to create another Deshaun Watson moment, another Adonai Mitchell moment. But I think that does too much. What that does is it takes the focus away from the amazing play that Cam Ward's been doing. I've been making Cam Ward videos as a Texans fan. Now I am happy that somehow the Texans are better than the Titans for right now, because I don't who knows what can happen. But I also am I'm a Cam Ward guy. I messes with the Titans, and most importantly, I like making Oilers jokes because it gets the Titans fans riled up. It gets them going. But with all that being said, they have a dude, they have a guy, they have a manimal out there in Mr. Cam Ward. Now, was it a little ugly? Right? Were they down 17 points at one point? Sure. Was there a 1.8% win probability in their comeback? Yes. The second most improbable comeback of the season. First off, the fact that 1.8 is only like the second most this season and not like a record, that's nutty. That's pretty nutty. And through all of it, Cam Ward was displaying some amazing throws. So we're going to watch some of those throws. We're going to get into a few things. But first, let me show you the awful fumble that leads into it. We're going to get into the Gannon stuff. And then we're going to hear from the man himself who fumbled the game away before we get into some absolute seeds that he's been throwing from Cam Ward. Because, I think it's important to lay everything out. Now, remember, 21-6. 21-6. It is 3rd and 1. There is no. Is this a? Oh yeah, I forgot. Kyler Murray got concussed because the ball got snapped at his head. That's also crazy too. It's 3rd and 1 right now, right? And in Titans fashion, they make a 3rd and run turn into a big dog, big boy play, right? This is how losing teams lose the football game. When you have a chance to get off the field, right, in tight situations, and look what happens. I mean, can you see how many Titans defenders are ready to tackle this man? This motherfucker is lost in Narnia. He's just here so he don't get fined up top. This motherfucker don't want to tackle. I'm even mad at Marvin Harrison. He's on the Cardinals. But shot out of a cannon. Gone. Boom. I mean, nobody. Angles are bad. Go ahead and give it up. Now, shout out L'Jarius Sneed. Shout out to Jerry Sneed. He doesn't quit on the play. Now, does that matter? No, it didn't really matter, because as you see, even though he goes to swipe the ball, right? It looks he actually, L'Jarius Sneed isn't the one who takes the ball out. This is a real deal Deshaun Watson, Adonai Mitchell. He did this of his own volition. Watch it slowly. Did you see it? One more time. Can I slow this down even more? Can I go even slower? Yeah, there we go. Let's slow it down right here. 1, 2. As you see, we're like that's like a whole, that's like a Twinkies length. That's a whole, that's a fat way to measure stuff. That's a Twinkies length from breaking the plane, and you're putting the pill on the floor, son. Look at this. Look at this. He's styling on him, right? So shout out to L'Jarius Sneed. I hope they give him the forced fumble. Because that thing going right out the end zone. So after this, the Titans end up scoring 17 straight points. 17. So let's watch Cam Ward operate. Shout out to, the local people getting local passes. A little dink and dunker to Tajay Spears gets out there. All right. He's looking down the field. Cam Ward, another one. Okay, we don't need to replay this. We don't need to replay this one, right? As they continue marching. Wow, that's loud. Cam Ward, he goes crazy. Oh, no, is this that one where oh, yes. I was so mad. I missed this game. When it was 7-21, I was like, let me turn this off. I want to go do something with my leg. Man, whatever. I've been watching football since 9 o'clock in the morning. How about I be a productive human, huh? How about I give back to society, okay? Now, I didn't really give back. I just, I just fed her. But not the point. The point is, I was like, I'm done with this football stuff. Man, did I miss the craziest play. So not only do you have that insane play in which the Titans then go ahead and rattle off 17 points, you have the most Cam Ward play. If you don't know, it's all free on the ACC Network on YouTube. Go watch all of Cam Ward's games. I would start with the Cal game. I'm just saying, absolute phenomenal stuff. He rolls out, right? Just a rookie rolling to his left, trying to throw back across his body, trying to make something happen, and he throws an absolute dart to the ops. Now, that thing gets flooded. This is a dead duck now. It's a dead duck, and it's not enough. Hey, game's over, interception, they're down, let's take it out, let's walk it out, hey, man, and then Butterfingers, and then the balls everywhere, pause, wow, let's calm down, but there happens to be a ball that is everywhere, let's just call it what it is, right? And this ends in a Tyler Lockett touchdown in the year of 2024. Now, I'm going to let this play unimpeded, right? Cam Ward does a little too much. Ball gets batted. That's an interception. I'll put one in the stat sheet, except I'm putting the pill on the ground. And then this motherfucker, you Tweedledee, who is third? No. See, whoever caught the interception and fumbled, he going to get the blame. Nah, man. You, who was Pitter 13, who slapped the ball 18 different times? Everybody's confused. Nobody believes what just happened. 1, 2, he's got it. That's possession. And then the ball's out. And now the ball's floundering. He smacked the ball 18 times. Can we bring Stickum back? Please. Please, for the love of the game, for the love of God. So, that happened too. Just the craziest set of events for the Cardinals and the Titans. These are two teams that need an identity and that need more from the full identity as a team. Oh, this is a full. Oh, is this the full? Oh yeah. So let's go ahead. Let's watch Cam Ward operate in this game-winning drive. Obviously, he's gonna drop off, dink and dunker, right? He's going to set up again. He's got 4 coming at him. Boom, finds his tight end. Look at the window that he loves throwing in. He's just the arm arrogance. We often talk about arm arrogance with Cam Ward and throwing against his body or taking deep shots, but it's also these tight window, it's not tight window from where he's catching it, but tight window where he's throwing it. Look at that. There's a paw right here. All good. Catches it. And I believe that's my man Gunnar Helm out of the University of Texas. Then we set up again. Hey, look at that little flutterer. Nah. We're gonna watch that one again. We're gonna watch that one again. Now, one more time. We gonna I know it wasn't a reception, but that was a beautiful ball. And then this is probably the throw, or not this one, but the next one. If they have it, that big deep boy. Oh! And this is why they drafted Cam Ward right here. At boom! Well, play it again. Keep playing it. Boom! First down, and then you just hand the ball off. Then Tony Pollard gets nasty with it. Then, you finish it off. So that is a beautiful game-winning drive. I think I yapped too much, so we're just going to watch again, right? Starts with a dink and dunker off to Tony Pollard, because I call him Tajay Spears, right? Then you go, oh, I'm in trouble again. How about, hey, why not? We can dink and dunk again. That's why I thought it was the same play. And then, boom, find your tight end. Let's keep moving the sticks. Why don't we? Let's keep moving the sticks. Hey, I wanted some Calvin Ridley. I couldn't get Calvin Ridley, right? Boom. All right, but we're going to keep moving the ball. Wait, did somebody say something about Calvin Ridley? How about an effortless bomb to put us squarely in field goal range and to win this game? Tony Pollard gets busy. It's a gimme field goal kick, and Cam Ward leads his first ever game-winning drive in the NFL. Now, I think it's important to point out some of the stats and facts that were going on here. So Cam Ward doubled his number of big-time throws for the season in Week 5 against Arizona. He had 3 total in the first 4 games and then had 3 against the Cardinals. He had also had 0 turnover-worthy plays against Arizona despite throwing a deflected interception. This does make you kind of think about, how does PFF grade that? You telling me he threw an interception that was fumbled into a touchdown, and he has he literally had a turnover, but he doesn't have turnover-worthy plays. Somebody's going to have to, somebody smarter than me is going to have to explain that one to me. I don't get it. I don't understand. But anyway, Cam Ward amongst 34 qualifying quarterbacks so far in the 2025 season. He is plus minus 0.187 adjusted EPA per play, 33rd out of 34 QBs, because obviously some backups, 37.2 success rate, 33rd amongst quarterbacks, and then 9.6% completion percentage over expected, which is dead last in the league. If you look at adjusted EPA per play leaderboard in 2025, shout out to CJ Stroud for being awful. CJ, you have a player who's hurt above you. Can we please? Anyway, who's at the bottom of the list? It's Cam Ward. So, for everyone who just stares at stats and doesn't realize how awful the Titans are in totality, I think it's easy just to say, oh, he's bad, he's this, he's that. But I really do think he's going to be a dog, and he's going to be a dog a long time in the league. So, CJ, we better win while we can, because this boy's coming. Let's see what he thought post-game after leading that insane game.
Cam, last week you had some profane words about your team.
He said, we're ass.
How did your team play today?
Well, we played good today. Just from an adversity standpoint, we battled throughout the whole game. We weren't able to get what we really wanted done offensively. The defense kept us in the game. That's why, we were able to come up with the win. At the end of the game, just give our guy Joey a chance. He missed a kick earlier, but if we put him in that position, we know he'll knock it again.
Cam, let's talk about that. All game long, no matter what was happening, that sideline did not quit. What does that say about this team and where you are?
It just shows that, we got a lot of hard-working people on the team, from upstairs all the way to the guys in the locker room. And we just got to continue to be better. We put ourselves in a hole earlier this season just with a couple of L's. But, we're turning in the right direction now. We're playing with each other right now. Both sides of the ball.
Whoa, you're doing what?
We got to try to do it again next week.
Jeffrey Simmons just now came and gave you a hug and said, that's why we drafted you. What does that do for you?
Just a lot. Jeff, he's one of the first people to welcome me to Nashville once they drafted. And he's a team player. The way he goes about his business every day, in and out the locker room. He's just someone that I tend to lean towards when times get rough. And he's the reason why we were able to get this win today as well.
Okay, and what's your message to Titans fans tonight?
Got our first victory. Try to get the next one next week. Titans fans, start traveling. We'll try to get some more wins.
Hey,
congratulations on this.
Start traveling. He said, I want to see more Titans fans. And just so you understand, kind of the heroics from Cam Ward. Cam Ward had 193 yards in the fourth quarter alone to lead the Titans comeback win. And obviously, you saw all those beautiful throws. He was layering seeds out there in all shapes, manners, fashions. I think this is that deep one down the middle. So this one's nutty, right? This is steps up in the pocket, just boop. I'm just, he's just throwing to space at this point, right? And I mean that in a positive way where, hey, man, it just doesn't matter who's covering who. I mean, just give Gunnar Helmet. Just give him a chance, man. Attacking matchups, attacking space, keeping very calm in the pocket. Understand that, when he throws this, he's basically getting a high five from this defensive end. Doesn't matter. He takes the hit, puts a beautiful touch on the ball. And it was just this all day long. And, when you lose games, that was that dot from the other side that we saw. When you lose games in embarrassing fashion, a lot of these things kind of get brushed over and I don't want to say glazed over, but glossed over, and they don't really, give any time. But I do want to give time to the number 1 overall pick. And here's Jeffrey Simmons. Obviously, if you've been watching in the offseason, him, Cam, and Jeffrey Simmons have had a very friendly but very vocal, rivalry, if you will, on the team. So it's great to see that embrace. It's great to see them get the first win. And let's see what Jeffrey Simmons has to say about Cam.
We got him the ball, and he did what he's supposed to. They did what they did on the offensive side. And like I told him, that's why we drafted you number 1 overall pick. His calmness, his poise in that pocket like that, I don't know how many rookies quarterback could have that type of poise when the game, it come down to him. And he knew it. The ball was in his hand, and, he did a hell of a job of controlling that offense and getting us down to be able to kick that field goal at the end.
Beautiful stuff, man. I love to see it come full circle. I love to see the Titans get their first win in hilarious fashion. I love to see Cam Ward drop absolute seeds while not giving a flying. But y'all let me know how y'all feel down below in the comments. Like this video if you like it. Dislike it if you don't. Subscribe if you like football content of all shapes, sizes, forms, and fashions. Comment down below. My Texans suck even though we don't. Y'all be phenomenally great. Be amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Did I tell you? Did I thank you again? Hit the bell icon. Hit the subscribe. Do all that fun stuff, man. More importantly, have a great rest of your day. Peace.